Good?
I'm great. Are you good?
Yeah, so we're working on this Nova, and everybody says, hey, Todd, put the pedals together. They hand me a pile of parts. Most of it's pretty straightforward. Pedals, pedal bracket, yup. I have this piece in the painted pile. What the hell's this? Nobody knows what this is. So I put the handbrake cable in, handbrake handle in. The reason I'm doing a video is because I was trying to figure out how to put the make this make sense. Here's your handle, it's on a hinge deal. Here's your cable over here. I said, well, maybe it is this piece. So if anybody's trying to figure out how to put a 64 Nova handbrake setup together that looks dumb, because it is dumb, what you do, you attach this to this. So this hangs up over your pedal bracket, up in there. So like this. This bad boy goes on here. You run a pin through it, and it sits there and rotates. And it'll pull your cable on the other side. It doesn't look mega efficient, I gotta say. But anyway, your cable hooks into this little bracket here, the head of your cable. This handle pulls this, which runs this up and down. Kind of funky, but that's how it works. So just, I guess that's why this thing's on a hinge, so it can rotate with this. Strange, but I had it up in there enough to mock it up, and I see how it's going to work. So, tech tip of the day. And I couldn't find it on YouTube anywhere. Just kind of got lucky and sort of figured out about where it worked. I didn't take it apart, so I had no idea. But that's the name of the game. But we're used to putting them together that come out of baskets around here, so. You see that? It actually rotates all right on there, but it's a weird setup. So you pull the handle, it pulls this, and this pulls the cable, which is sticking up here.
Todd put it together, or took it apart.
No, Todd didn't put it. That Todd.
Todd took it apart.
Yeah. One of y'all took it apart.
One of y'all.
And it doesn't work anymore, but it will.
I painted it. I didn't take it apart.
I don't know. I'm going to put a little Loctite on there so I don't have to tighten the crap out of it. And we're going to call it good. We're going to have a brake pedal again, or handbrake again.
Wonderful news.
Yeah. I think I can snug that up quite a bit without it binding, but that's simple enough now that I see what the hell it is. But that piece sure as hell didn't make any sense to me, and I'm trying to integrate it with the pedals and everything else, and it didn't do nothing. But anyway, apparently it's fairly straightforward once you get your head wrapped around it. But it's a weird. I've never quite seen this thing. Seems like they went to a lot of work, you know,
just do a simple
to
break.
do a simple thing. Yeah, I mean, like I've seen some. This almost looks like, you know, you're a Volkswagen guy.
Yeah, like,
this kind of thing here would make sense for
I had a Carmageddon, 69 Carmageddon. It had the same thing.
This would be.
I thought this was standard for all 60s cars.
Yeah, no. This is goofy ass. This is German looking. Like let's go 5 feet around something.
Yeah, but don't forget they're trying to make the cheapest car humanly possible.
Well, this is not cheaper than just going directly down. I mean, this obviously they're looking for some mechanical advantage here, but as I recall, this handbrake doesn't work very well.
No.
So I'm not sure that actually panned out.
We can't do any handbrake skids?
No.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pull the handle.
Just walk around this hot rod, see the improvements on it. It's coming. There's wiring.
It's a beauty queen.
All over the place.
There's a lot of wiring
No.
inside.
Some wiring is now tucked up in the dash.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like everywhere.
There's a lot of wiring under the hood going on. Things are gone.
We had brake stuff on there, but it's just got disconnected. But the AC is mostly in. I think we've got wiring left to do. We got to run the heater hoses up to it.
I did some nice wiring and covering up all the wires, bringing it out all up front.
Yeah.
What is this here? This is for your...
That's for a sensor. Oil pressure sensor.
Digital stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
Headers don't fit. Well, I don't know. Headers fit.
The headers fit the engine and the chassis. They just don't fit the oil pan and the starter.
So either starter's changing,
Yeah, starter's changing, and I had
getting cut.
I hacked one tube out of here, which I don't have any 1 7/8 stainless tubing, so I had to order that before we can finish that. But everything.
What hits on the start of the collector, or just everything?
Everything, like the pan, because it's probably if I had just a stock pan, I could get a starter in it, but maybe from the bottom up. But they're just, even then, I don't think so. With a big flywheel like that, the mounting plate where it sticks out on that starter was just jammed right into the header. There's no way. I could actually probably get it in there with a small flywheel. If we really screwed, we're going to take the tranny out and put a small flywheel in it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try those other starters first and see if one of them is going to work. So I got one of those ones where they're kind of built upside down. I've had a couple of them. I've got one of those, and I got one that's 360-degree clockable. And they're both made for 168 tooth flywheel only, so I don't have that block sticking out.
Right.
So we'll figure it out. But
we got a new power steering pump. We installed that. We got the new.
Yeah, that's straight now.
We got the new pulley for the water pump. We got that straightened out.
Sure, we can technically, with hoses to the power steering reservoir, we can technically actually have front accessories.
Yep. Yeah, we're waiting on the hose kit. It's coming. I think I'm not sure in that hose kit. We may have to make our own from the reservoir down to the pump. I'm honestly not sure if that comes with that kit, but
I don't think we saw any in there.
We probably get enough stuff in the kit.
I didn't see any other hoses.
Yeah. Anyway, well, we like I say, we must have some of that stuff. So anyway, we've got to figure that out. We've got to put the steering column in it. If we get the starter on the other header, fuel line, fuel tank, we can almost make noise.
See how many wires Todd hooked backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Well, wait a second. I got what did I get? I got the glove compartment box light wired. I got the AC unit on the passenger side done and plugged. I have plugged in 4 speaker wires.
Well, stereo.
I've plugged in, I've got the power and the switch power on the radio. I got, what else did I get? The tack out.
See, I trust your ability to wire speakers. That's
but yeah, it's slow going, and it's figure out 3 wiring diagrams and. Oh, sorry, I got my wire for the AC heater wire that's hooked up. So it's just It's,
the fact of the matter.
The reality of it is that's the issue with everything we do on these jobs, though, because our headers, okay, fine, headers. Then the headers are nice made. I mean, they're beautiful. They're stainless works headers. They're expensive as hell. They fit everything except for the other company that built the oil pan that they didn't plan on when they built the headers.
Right.
We've got a Dakota Digital dash with a new wiring harness. It's made for a stock dash. So now we've got to, you've got to marry all that crap together. Whenever we take 2-3 different aftermarket manufacturers and we start putting them together, we go through hell, and that's hot rod.
So you're interfacing your Dakota Digital dash to your American Auto Wire wiring harness, to your Edelbrock fuel injection, to the vintage air.
Yeah. So we're combining multiple aftermarket sources, not made by everybody's. Well, they make it all to work off a stock application. Basically, it's a conversion to a stock application. We've got nothing stock. We're making it all work together. So,
well, I think that
it ain't supposed to be easy.
The American Auto Wire is over-engineered, which is great. Like
it's a nice kit.
They have a million wires, and you know what I mean. Like,
actually, I really like the kit too.
The wiring is a nice quality too. Like it's nice heavy wiring.
It's good stuff.
Nice casing. It strips nice. It works nice. Yeah. I have to say, I'm impressed with that. It's a little easier than some of the kits I've done too. Yeah. But it doesn't change the fact that we're still trying to marry all this shit together. That doesn't belong together. Yeah. But and then when the factory stuff gets taken apart and everybody forgets it, it doesn't help either.
I got all that sitting in a box. Everything's sitting in a box somewhere. How it got taken apart?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere too.
I don't know how many wiring engineering questions I've had to answer in the last few days.
Well, that's what you studied in school, right?
No.
Yes. Yes, I'm a regular Tom Nelson.
Tom Nelson's a wiring guy?
He is an electrical engineer.
No kidding. So we got a cam designer that is
That's a rocket
nuclear physicist.
Yes.
And we've got
one
of the famous engine builders is an electrical engineer.
Yeah, he also does do a lot of electrical engineering stuff too.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
have you seen his new conversions of like twin turbo big blocks into like brand new Silverados?
No.
It's beautiful, and
like
he's
old school big blocks.
Like his big blocks, and he has a rotary dial to select tune-ups and stuff right there on the fly. That's factory in the dash and electric tranny control and the whole shebang. So
Jesus.
He's putting his talents to good use.
Yeah, he ruined Ty.
Yeah.
I sat there watching his videos in high school. That's why he has a 56 Chevy with a twin turbo LS in it.
I think I watched his videos in elementary school. I
remember you showing me the videos.
I was like 12 years old on YouTube, like, oh my God, 1,500 horsepower in a street car? I need that.
Yeah. All of the fellers I worked for grew up watching Chip Foose, so now they expect me to build this stuff. That's.
Oh, this is Richard Ross.
Wait, we're gonna paint the. wait, we're gonna paint the bump. We're painting the bumpers, right?
Huh?
We're painting the bumpers, right? Come on.
Tucking and painting them.
Yeah, tucking and painting them.
No, if I was a Chip Foose thing, I'd be tucking them.
Yeah.
And sending them to Mexico and getting them rechrome.
Right.
That's.
I mean, that's kind of okay though.
That's yeah. Yeah, he didn't paint it. I don't remember him painting bumpers. I remember everything was two-tone. Everything was split.
Wasn't it like all that gray and some other color?
A lot of it was gray, yeah. I didn't hate that at first. I just saw too much of it.
Right.
I've seen a few two-tone Chevy 2s.
But I mean, everybody complains about, well, not everybody. Brian complains about me doing everything with steel wheels and, factory body color. So,
yeah. How dare you?
I guess we all have our thing.
This factory body color is perfect.
A lot of times it is. And that's something I got tugged into against my will, but it sort of made sense once I started doing it. I had Billy was always wanting everything just factory code, and I'm like, paint it red. But we did some kind of weird factory colors on some of his vehicles. They worked. It was cool. He had a snot green '66 Chevelle, and it was pretty cool. When it was all done, white interior. Like, I hated the car when it came in, but it kind of grew on me. It worked. We've done a few of them like that. His old turquoise 57.
Yeah, well, turquoise on a 57, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, I've seen too many of them too, though. But that car, the way it all came out when it was done, it was kind of cool. Like,
I would venture to say, even if we two-door convert my 56, I would still return to blue on blue.
Actually, that factory that factory two-tone on your 56 is really cool. Yeah.
Like,
I've seen those painted. They actually look good.
Yeah.
I'm amazed.
Like, it's such a 50s.
It's an oddball freaking color.
It's such a 50s color combination that you just never see it anywhere else.
If you described that to somebody and didn't show them a picture, they'd say they'd puke. It
Yeah.
sounds ugly as hell.
No, I really like it.
But it actually works. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back to work. We'll get this freaking pedal assembly back in.
You think
get the handbrake?
Do you know how to do that?
Do now.